Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Coil Quickcard, and welcome back to Chrono Trigger. It's time to start knocking out some side quests. The first one we're going to do is in the future and involves the Moonstone/Sunstone. But we are going to need to get a new item first. An item that you can only get here in prehistory, and it is the only new thing you can get here aside from the Lost Sanctum. We'd use 10 fangs, petals, horns, and feathers, and it gives us a ruby armor. The ruby armor reduces fire damage to a fifth of what it normally is. Frog is still in red plate, which absorbs fire damage. And we're going to put Luca in the ruby vest. Although we are going to check in at her house in the present and see if there's any new special Tabin gear first. Also, if you go into the Laruba ruins, now there is a new. What? What the matter? I was sound asleep, New. Can a New get some rest? I changed Magus's name, so please let me go back to my dreams, New. Yes, this NPC allows you to change people's names, if you wish. Nighty-night. Oh, I forgot. I don't need this stone, so I give it to you. And he also gives you a gemstone, in this case, the silver gemstone. That is the second gemstone we have gotten. Do not worry, we will absolutely show off all of the gemstones and their associated triple techs as we progress. First, however, we can now see that the Black Omen is present in every time period except for prehistory. Yeah, that's not good. So, to get these side quests a-rolling, we are going to start here at the Sun Temple, which after over 18,000 years, no, 14,000 years, has finally become accessible again here in the future. This is a gimmick boss. He is surrounded by fires, and we have to find and hit the right one. Hitting the right one will cause damage to the central core. A miss will cause a counterattack. Okay. So we found the target. Its biggest attack is Flare. It also uses that purple laser. We're going to see several enemies use that purple laser at this point. And yeah, it hurts. Alright, let's heal. We survived that, no problem. Alright, let's queue up. Nope, not that one. Once you know the gimmick and you're able to survive the fire, this fight is honestly not that terrible. The real problem is just being able to survive it. Luckily, with fire resistance and fire absorption, or with defense reduction, like from the barrier spheres or whatever they're called, it's definitely doable. The problem is that if you don't go in with like flat damage absorption and resistance, you might well be dead before you can even set up your defenses. Much like what happened, much like what happened with me when I tried to take on the Golem. This boss should never be underestimated. It can and will destroy you. Okay. Let's actually go for a mid potion on Magus. Okay. That's a new good chunk of damage. I am very close to getting it dead. Okay, Luca survives that. Alright, roulette spin. I've never been able to discern any type of a pattern in which ones become active. As far as I know, it truly is just random. Okay, there's the next flare. We survive this. It still hasn't spun yet, but I suspect it will after the next attack. Still, maybe we can get in too. We did! Alright, perfect. Let's try this one. Queue up Luca's attack, just so we can either go to that one or a different one. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Nope, not that one either. If you can directly damage the core, that is a valid way to beat this boss. But it will counterattack any direct attack with flare. So it's a risky game to do that. But it is possible. Okay. Let's try this one. Actually, if I had to guess, it's not going to be that one, because it would have been that one last time. I didn't confirm it, but I did hit every single other flame, so... Nope. There's the flare. That kills Luca for sure. Alright, let's try to get her back up, followed by a high potion. Damn it. Yeah, I really need to have just 2 actions queued up to do this. Okay. Oh, Son of Sun is losing its light. Alright, perfect. We won. Once you've done enough damage to it, it just sort of dies. And so it is done. This is the ancient sunstone? It looks like it's been drained of all its energy. We could probably recharge it with sunlight, but it would take aeons. And we got ourselves a sunstone. And yeah, you can really tell that this place was built with the same aesthetic and likely the same technology that built the Ocean Palace. So we need somewhere with a lot of sunlight. Well, in every era, on the top right portion of the world map, is an island and the Sun Keep. Which should be, like, right down here, I think. There it is. A place where the sun never sets. The Sunshrine. It is said the sun has not set in this place since it first rose. Place the moonstone here? Absolutely. Come, let us be on our way. And off we go. So we're actually going to make a quick stop in the Middle Ages, because there's a capsule here in the Middle Ages. Just one of the many, 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 many things that you can still find in the Middle Ages. If we go to the future to pick it up, it is missing. And they say that it looks like it was missing for a long time. And honestly, why not show it off? I am going out of my way to try and show all the dialogue in this game, which I'm not even going to get close to doing, but probably like 90%. The Moonstone is gone. It seems it's been gone for roughly 1,300 years. Let us pay a visit to the present. Yeah, Magus is super good at telling exactly how long rocks have been missing from caves. It's one of his superpowers, really. Down we go. So here, it hasn't been gone for long. We'll search nearby. And if we just fly over here to the city of Por, or Pore, whatever it is, we see a house is shiny. And this is why, all the way back, we gave jerky to that woman in the Middle Ages. Because originally, this guy was all greedy and covetous and, wasn't really all that great. But now that we've changed his family history, he's kind and generous and benevolent. You're interested in the Moonstone? A passing young traveler left it here. By all means, take it. It seems to be important to you folks. And now we have the Moonstone back in our possession. But it hasn't quite finished charging yet. So we're just gonna quickly drop it back off at the Sunshine. Yep, place the Moonstone. And now we just have to make a quick hop and a skip past an apocalypse, which also apparently failed to do anything to this area or the Sunstone. And now we even get flashes of light. Amazing! With energy like this, I should be able to make a really powerful weapon. Let's take it back to my house. First, we'll extract the Sunstone's energy and convert it to a more manageable form. Then we'll just vacuum pack it into a cartridge. And now we get Luca's ultimate weapon. And it's finished! I mean, I keep using the term ultimate weapon, but they will genuinely all get better stuff from the Lost Sanctum and eventually the dungeons beyond that. But Luca gets the Wonder Shot. Sometimes I amaze myself. Take a look at this, Luca. I borrowed a bit of the Sunstone to create something nifty of my own. And we get sunglasses. So the Wonder Shot, playtime determines damage. I think that's different. In the original version, the Wonder Shot will do a random amount of damage. It can have super low damage rolls, like double digits, or it can have super high damage roll crits, where a single shot can do over 1,000. Here it says playtime determines damage. I don't know if that means it changes the random amount it does, or if that's clarifying a way that the damage value is selected. or if they've actually altered its function. But there is something else important. We got the sunglasses. The sunglasses are actually really important. All it says is boosts damage. That is an understatement. Wearing the sunglasses causes all damage the character deals. Physical, magical, regular attacks, doesn't matter. All damage they deal is increased by 25%. This is a very powerful item. And that was another successful side quest. I'm going to do another round in the Lost Sanctum before I continue with my side quests. But you'll all see me in just a second. Okay, let's knock out another high-value side quest. There is an entire part of the world we have never been to. The southeastern continent. So let's go run around, talk to people, see what we can find. Here we have the West Cape. Here lies the great explorer Toma Levine, 6th of 3rd moon, 634. So Toma's dead, and there is their grave. And there's a speed capsule hiding behind. Let's see what else we can find. All my husband does is sit at that tavern all day nursing drinks. Well, just wait till he comes home. He'll be nursing a sore jaw then. When I grow up, I'll be a carpenter just like my dad. Have you heard about the ghost, I mean? Nope. They say a ghostly night haunts the northern ruins. Scary, eh? Sends chills down my spine just to think about it. All the youngins are off at the Millennial Fair. Kids these days, they're just gluttons for fun. Not a single sale yet, and I came all the way from Poor. Please, won't you buy something? Actually, yes. I will take 40 of your high potions. And 31 of your panaceas. And 41 of your Athenian waters. And another 21 shelters. The grave of the great explorer Toma is on the Western Cape. Even he never managed to find the treasure known as the Rainbow Shell. Welcome! No sealed chests or anything. Bring me another mug! Sir, I think you've had quite enough already. Who are you to tell me I've had enough? You're my wife. What's wrong with a carpenter having a few pints in the afternoon, eh? Well, he's a drunk. And the mayor's manor. You're thinking of visiting those ruins? I'd stay away if it were you. They're quite dangerous with all that structural damage underground. They say ghosts lurk in the ruins to the north. There's an old structure to the north. It's lain in ruin for centuries. Have you heard? Talk has it those ruins to the north are haunted. Seems there's been ghost sightings. Oh, how dreadful! Spirits with lingering worldly attachments are drawn to those sorts of places. How the black omen shines in the sun. Tomorrow should be a beautiful day as well. The anguish of tormented spirits forms an almost tangible cloud around the ruins to the north. Yeah, people in this timeline, they've just always lived with the black omen up in the sky. Always. So let's check out the northern ruins. So, we can't get into this room because the floor is broken. And we can't go this way because something's blocking the path. Grrr! But maybe we can do something about that. Everybody attack. No damage. Doesn't even hit. Utterly useless. Well, maybe we just need some specials then. A physical tech does nothing. Maybe some elemental magic. does 0. How about a bomb to the face? Nothing. This man is utterly indestructible. My sword is to no avail. Then... Cyrus! 'Tis I, Glenn! Glenn? That is indeed the ghost of the great knight Sir Cyrus. This side quest is to lay to rest that soul, and to gain access to all the parts of the ruins in order to get a number of rewards. So let's check out the town here in the Middle Ages. We've got the market, already grabbed plenty of those items. We've got an empty house, or not so empty. We're only carpenter's apprentices. Our master's at the tavern. That seems to be what they all say. Here in the tavern, robbed of my carpentry tools. How am I to work without my tools? Oh, Toma, would that you would stay here but a little longer. About 10 years ago, a beast was seen dragging something into the northern ruins. There was talk it may have been some sort of treasure, but no one knows for sure. Welcome. And it's Toma again. Ah, well met, Magus. That is not a sentence anyone in this time period should ever say. I've finally stumbled upon a hint as to the whereabouts of the rainbow shell. Still, I can't shake the feeling that things will go sour this time. I fear my luck may have finally run out. Say, would you mind holding on to this for me? Toma's spirits. Should the worst befall me, it would mean a lot to me if you'd pour that over my headstone. A touch morbid, I know, but I beg you. I will point out, though, it is the year 600, and according to his gravestone, Toma did not die until 634. He may fear the worst, but he lives for decades after this. We have the Chorus Inn. Actually, it is worth... It is absolutely worth recovering here. I don't know if I'd sleep in the same room as Magus. I genuinely would be scared he'd murder me. How the black omen shines in the sun. Tomorrow should be a beautiful day as well. There's something eerie about those ruins to the north. Okay, and that's the market where we've already been. So the carpenter needs his tools. So the ruins, we can go down here, but we're not going to yet. But we still can't get into this upper room. So the carpenter needs some tools, but there aren't any here because they got stolen. But if we go to the present and talk to the lazy drunk carpenter, you want to borrow my tools? Well, sure, why not? Be my guest. I'm a little busy, as you can see. Still need to go get them for my wife. Okay, we'll get them from your wife. All my husband does is sit at that tavern. Yeah, you already mentioned that you're going to be beating your husband. What? His tools? Oh, hold on, they're right here. I keep them in the freezer. Alright, we got the carpenter's tools. And now we take those back to the past. This is the sort of thing they tried to do with the Lost Sanctum, but the problem is that instead of being able to instantly go back and forth, well, it's not. It's slow and tedious. Are those carpentry tools you're carrying? Might you be willing to lend them to me for a while? Absolutely. My thanks, friend. Now I can finally get to work again. And then if we go here... You've my thanks for lending me those tools. 'Twas most gracious of you. Now I can finally get back to work. Alright, let's say we start with the ruins up north. On your feet, you lazy do-nots. Whatever you say, master. And off they go. So now we head to the northern ruins. We've done all we can. We can't repair monster-infested places. Let us know when you've cleared a floor of beasties. We'll handle the rest. On your feet, you lazy do-nots. Whatever you say, master. Alright, and he does mean it. He wants to know when you clear a floor of monsters. He did fix this pit. So we're going to go in here and fight some skellies. Luca, if you wouldn't mind, please. How well does fire work? Okay. You know, we have now learned that high explosives are very effective against corpses. Honestly, I can't say I'm terribly surprised by that. So after getting hit, these guys fall down into bone piles, and the bone piles just have very high resistance. So that's the gimmick with those. Next encounter. Luca, let's go for a Fire 2. Magus, go for a Fire 2 as well. Not bad. Beautiful. Success. Luca levels up. Level 40. I may need to actually check something after this, because I haven't been off to see Specchio in a while. I don't know if I ever saw his level 30 form. I saw his, like, white, cuddly, furry thing form. And I saw his, like, I don't know, kind of ogre-y form. But he's got more forms that I haven't seen yet. There we go. Frog leveled up. Alright, so that's all the enemies on this floor. Now we'll go talk to the carpenter again. You want the northern ruins repaired? 2,000 gold ought to cover the costs. On your feet, you lazy do-nots. Whatever you say, master. Off you go, gents. Alright, let's make one quick little detour to the literal end of all time itself. You know, because that's just the sort of thing you can do. Oh, no, I wanted to get off. I will advance the fine Chrono quest if I talk to this guy. Let's go get Chrono. Take me with you. Not right now. Chrono's absence seems to adversely affect everyone's mood. May I be of assistance? Not for the moment. Chrono, strong. Chrono no die. No true. Ayla fine Chrono. Ayla go. Boring here. Magus, take Ayla. No, not right now. You're fine. Damn. Yeah, I never went here before someone hit level 40, so I never got to see the third form. If you can remember throughout the game, we've seen, like, big, burly, armored knights a few times, the ones that carry, like, a spiked mace. That's his third form. And if you beat it, like, you get a magic capsule, basically. All the Pillars of Light should be back now, too. Alright. Back to the Epoch. Oh well. So I didn't get to show off one form of Specchio. That's fine. let's head back to the ruins. And this time I'm gonna save. Because the fights I'm about to do can go south fast. We've done all we can. We can't repair monster-infested places. Let us know when you've cleared a floor of beasties. We'll handle the rest. And off they go again. So now if I come up here, we can now access these areas. We can get an elixir over there. There's also a sealed chest here. But this one reacts to the pendant, meaning it can upgrade. So we're going to say no, like we're supposed to. Another couple Reapers. 2 fire spells will make quick work of them. Keep going. Do 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 do. And this side of the ruins is now completely repaired. Beautiful. And that is the entire pack of enemies defeated. Not bad. 32 TP. And there are 2 sealed chests up here. You love to find sealed chests. These, the 3 chests in the Northern Ruins are the last 3 sealed chests in the game, and the only ones that are absolutely inaccessible until you can fly in the Epoch. Good tea. And all 3 of them are upgradable. Magus levels up. Do not take the item. Do not take the item. And now we're going to leave this area and we are going to clear out the enemies on the bottom floor of the Northern Ruins. So let's heal up first. How are we doing? You still need over 500, you still need over 400 TP to learn your ultimate techs. These things are actually pretty damn nasty. Luckily, fire is pretty much the most consistently effective thing against them. But they have counters that they use when they die, including MP Buster. These things are really nasty. Just regular mid-ether. She's probably going to get drained again, so no need to rush it. I do have a speed capsule, so let's boost up Luca. Strength capsule on Frog, why not? And I've got 6 magic capsules. And I'm actually going to dump them all on Luca. Okay, fight number 2. Megaton Bomb. Excellent. Alright, there's a counter. Grudge. And another death counter, the MP Buster again. And even already, these guys have put out a surprising amount of damage against my team. Alright, we got Turbo Ether. Let's drop another mid-ether on Luca. Let's just burn through all of our potion supply. And mid-potions too, if we can. We really don't need those anymore. Alright, last fight. 4 of them. These things are an absolute nightmare if you don't know that fire works well. But luckily, one line bomb takes out every single one of them in one go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Magus learned Barrier. Alright, that is another new technique for Magus. And now that the monsters are cleared out, we're going to send them to the ruins again. Off you go, boys. We've done all we can. There's nowhere left that we can repair. Alright, the ruins are now completely repaired and fully accessible both in this era and in the present. And so we can finally pass through this door. And find... Here lies Cyrus, the fool who defied Magus. Cyrus. Cyrus, I have returned. I will fulfill that oath I swore so long ago, and my final promise to you as well. I don't think you really avenged him, considering the guy that you would have to defeat to avenge him is standing right behind you, but still. Cyrus! Glenn, thank you for making the journey all this way. Cyrus, you must think ill of me. Ha! You think overmuch. You've come far, my friend. I was never as fine a warrior as you are now. As Magus's fire consumed me, my heart burned with the thoughts of all I'd left unfinished and all I left behind. Magus, King Guardia, Queen Lene, and of course you, my dear good friend. Cyrus! But the skills you've honed over all this time are superior to any I could ever claim to know. I can rest now, knowing all will be made right by your hands. Farewell, my friend. Cyrus, wait! The Queen. Look after Queen Lene. Farewell, Glenn, my friend. Cyrus! Forgive me, Cyrus. The Masamune. Indeed. Did you think some mere weapon I would find in some pit somewhere could ever compare to the true might of the Masamune? Heh, what else? This is a weapon made of dreams and hopes and wishes, and also 2 dudes who, now that I think about it, they might actually be Baku. All that emotional baggage was weighing you down. The hero's strength is strength of will. You can't very well save the world if you're dwelling on the past. Now you're truly strong. True strength. And now we can use all of our power too, Can't we, Masa? You bet, Mune. Frog has earned his ultimate weapon. The most fitting of ultimate weapons. It's pulsing with strength. Ah, the Masamune's true form. I must go now, Cyrus. But I go to follow in your footsteps, and see done all you had wished. May my actions honor you. Come, let us be on our way. And now, the Masamune is stronger than any weapon Frog could find. An attack value of 200. Which means that once again, the hero's badge will boost Frog's critical hit rate. And now the epitaph has changed to read, "Here rests the brave Sir Cyrus, whose spirit lives on in his true friend, Gwen." Indeed, the Masamune has been unleashed. And now let's go to the present, because we have some upgraded treasures to get. Luca did get hit with the MP Buster, though. I don't know if I have to fight these things again. Oh, wait. That's a capsule. Strength capsule, okay. That chest is already open. We get the Moonbeam Armor. The Moonbeam Armor is ridiculously strong. 85 defense and magic defense plus 10. And we're actually going to just drop that on Robo for right now. And of course, when we go back to the Middle Ages, we're going to be able to pick up that Nova armor too. And now the last two sealed chests. The Siren's Kiss upgraded, obtained the Valkyrie Bow, and the Onimaru upgraded, obtained Suzaku. Those two are chrono weapons. The Suzaku, which also, like the weapon from the sealed area, also does quadruple damage on crits. Very, very powerful. But we have now gotten Marl's ultimate weapon as well. All the way from 86 damage to 139. Marl is still by far the weakest of my characters. But the important thing is that she's trying. Alright. So there is another thing I can do here in the present that relates to what I've already done today. And that is to check out the West Cape, because Toma wanted me to put his, drop some spirits on his grave. Magus! It's been many a day. I located the rainbow shell, as it were. To the northwest of this cape is a large island called the Giant's Claw. The shell is there. Or at least, it was in his time. That cave does not exist in the present. But beware, there are droves of monsters afoot there. Well then, I believe this is farewell. Bye, Toma. Ah, there truly is no drink so fine as one shared in the company of friends like you. All the best to you. Perfect. And there is actually one more thing I forgot. There's actually one more capsule here in the hero's grave. And Cyrus's ghost no longer lingers in the present. Okay, let's see. There it is. A nice magic capsule. Very pleasant. Okay, so there is one last thing I want to do in the Middle Ages before I end out this episode. I have gotten the black gemstone. I have gotten the silver gemstone. There is another that I can collect here in the Denadoro Mountains. But we are going to need Frog at the front of the party. Luckily, this will be a pretty quick climb. We are, of course, ridiculously beyond the power level of anything in this place. Frog, do your thing. Even the hammer wielders. Wow, actually the hammer wielders soaked a hit. The defense boost does... Jesus, Luca. The defense boost those things get with their hammers really, really is significant. It won't take long to climb up, though. Most of the encounters are skippable. Okay. So we can skip that encounter. Oh, okay, I thought we could skip that encounter. Luca, Frog, why don't you guys do that good old favorite of ours? Flying through the air while carpet bombing the enemy. It's a very effective strategy. And here we are. So this is the part where that guy will throw rocks at us. But we're going to wait. You're no match for me, freelancer. The rock glows in Frog's hand. And you obtain the golden gemstone. I am no longer the frog I was before. That's right. Our third special gemstone. And this one enables the Masamune triple tech. So, who do we need for... I think it's these three. I'm not 100% sure on that. Who else can equip the golden gemstone? Okay, Marl can't. Luca can't. Ayla also can't. Okay, I think only Frog can use it. Let's see. I think it's Frog, Marl, and Luca. I think that's the trio. No. Okay. I may not have all the skills unlocked that I need to actually do this triple tech. So that one's going to have to wait to be shown off. Oh, but I did just unlock a double cure dual tech. So that's pretty cool. We'll just show off double cure, and then that will be the end of the episode. Next time, we will continue to do some side questing. Double Cure fully restores all HP's... fully restores all HP and status. Best heal in the game. Unlike the Robo version, the Cure Wave, or whatever it's called, which... this is just a better version of that. Alright, and I guess I will work my way back down the mountain, and I will see you all on the next one. Oh, yeah, and, of course, I also made sure to get the Nova armor. And the Siren's Kiss. And the Onimaru.